Good evening and welcome to Semwanem. I'm Florence John Duo. Papua New Guinea shares the same landmass with the West Papuans. We are only divided by an imaginary line, the border. They have been living amongst us for generations. But do you know the struggles they face living as a refugee in PNG? Here are some of their stories.
Because me fight, that's why me losing West Papua in 1984. Me come one time family below me. All get the people when me come, 16,000 people. Me come up refugees long Wanimo on this time. Some come lo boat, na some walk about. Also me and me walk about long bus come. Before no got road also now, so before no got road, so take time 1 week. Me stop long Wanimo, that's all I'm used to have close to long border mark. So government correct on this kind communication long one time online long bus na kind about. So government yet moving me kolong East Avin. From East Avin me come long Mosby because this time government long Julius Chan. Me talk right on me platform one Congress long Port Moresby. Na true on this Congress, me platform ni Congress na me work on this true Congress, me fight on this struggle. Na me stop on this time until today.
Name me am Donatus Karori, me from West Papua, me long place blow me Serui, 84 me come lo Papua New Guinea. I meet that part lo wampla work where me fight against Indonesia lo independence lo West Papua. Na me abortion time army blo Indonesia round me plan me to me run away to online where all give him information or some you must run away, you stop all by killing you too. Na me run away na brushing border come long inside me come inside lo Papua New Guinea lo 84. Okay, me stop long black warakem lo Wanimo. Me come me one na me play got I think 12 members where me play run away come. Me play I'm some student na me play fight against Indonesia too. Na me play come lo one play Kanu. Lo 84 me stop long Wanimo go until 1988. Na government sali mi plago antap long Isavin camp. Isavin camp na mi married. Okay, mi married na. One pla boy blow me born long inside lo camp, refugees camp. Okay, na mi government sali mi go down can lo we work. Mi stop lo one pla camp long we work lo Boram. Kalau Boram one pla girl mi gat one pla girl can born lo we welcome. Okay, 93 program long human right day long must be. This la time Papua New Guinea like come up stop inside lo human right. Okay, this la time West Papua come up human right lawyer. And now I'm fighting this la me stop lo refugees camp me got bampla. Long inside me stop or some activists or some me go past lo culture.
Name lo mi Caroline Karori, mi blow West Papua, Serui Island. Come on the Papa Mama blow me. Lo 1984. On the Papa Mama blow me na mi plus stop lo pan imo black warakem lo refugees camp. Stop lo when imo now be married. Mi tu pla married now gafman sali mi tu pla go lo kiunga. Tu pla stop lo kiunga mi tu pla gato pla pikinini man boy. Em bon lo kiunga lo 91. Ben mi plakam lo wibek, em pikini ni Mary Elizabeth, em bon lo wibek. Na mi plakam lo 93, mi plakam lo celebrate Human Rights Day lo ya, na mi plakam stop. Ogeta lo mos.
Me originally from Sorong, West Papua, tip of the island of New Guinea. Me come up lo Papua New Guinea lo 1996. Me stop lo Papua New Guinea almost 20 years now. Na mista losing West Papua. Me losing West Papua because me looking prosecution, human rights abuse, human rights violations, atrocities, military pressure come up lo West Papua. Lo people lo West Papua, me yet me looking lo I blow me, and me against him human rights, and against him human principle, na against him freedom lo West Papua, freedom lo people lo West Papua, freedom lo me yet, me no got freedom lo ground lo me. Indonesia he come, take control, want a military pressure, me look him na me, mamas disagree. That's why me lose him place, country, family, brata, Susana. Me come to Papua New Guinea as a refugee. Na me stop to Papua New Guinea until today. Me come to Mijet, but line long freedom fighters stop lo jungle. Only come kissing me na come to Papua New Guinea. Me la walk about lo 1 week. Lo road na come struggle through. From the other side, West Papua, come up the border of Papua New Guinea.
You're watching Olsem Wanem. Imagine growing up in situations that are challenging and the only memories of home you have are the ones told to you by your parents. The younger generation of the West Papuans in PNG also share their stories on their struggles and their losses. The younger West Papuan generation also talked about their life here in PNG. Growing up in a foreign land is a reality they face every day. Majority of them have never been to their home, and the stories they hear from their parents about home and family are the only memories they have.
Daddy go school outside the traditional culture, so I'm story lo me lo time stop la happen around lo country province la hap side lo line mo line lo dance. So I'm come lo here making one kind of work lo here. Na time I'm go la funa I'm line me plan now me kisim this la ken round lo school to school la line mo so matin ken lo dance.
For some like Iriani, who has never had the opportunity to experience the feeling of stepping on her home soil, in her eyes the candle is still burning, with hope that one day she will return to her home, West Papua.
I would like to experience the feeling of being in my country where I've never been there. All my life I've been here. I was born here, raised up here. So yeah, I would like to feel the feeling of being in my own land. Stop lo place blow me well. One time my family blow me. Some family blow me no meet him all yet. My biological grandparents me no even bring him all yet. Me no sabe. Grandmother blow me passed away. Yeah.
The only traditional tie these children have with their home country is the dances taught to them by their elders here in PNG.
Through lo culture, me around dance na so me still fight lo struggle lo West Papua yet. Through lo culture.
All papa blumi pla lawyer, they passed on some knowledge to us, or culture blumi pla, customs blumi pla. Me pla style, but still there's certain things where parents blumi pla are teaching me pla about our customs, like respecting our elders. So our parents passed on the knowledge of custom blumi pla, tradition blumi pla, kam blumi pla. So we have respecting straight, and it's very important to us. We still hold our custom and culture, even though we are in another country, we still holding it.
These young people have dreams of becoming somebody in the future, but still having a refugee tag on them for more than a generation can be an obstacle in achieving these dreams, one of which is the financial issues they are facing.
As a young teenager, like I have dreams. Me got dreams too. I wanna be like me la walk. Have a family of my own. House do me yet. Yeah, secure life like any other person. All got dreams. Like own house do me, start alone, earn my own income. But at the moment, like I can't because the life situation for refugee lawyer.
Like lo mi pla na un pla stable, mi pla struggle na mi pla stop, mi pla sal mami ol make him lik market na mi pla stop no sen. So me like if future lo mi la school good na work. Right now me no finish school lo me no got school fee problem na mi stop ta solo sen go mi finding all work na mi work na about na mi stop. So me like complete school lo me na work good na stop good behind.
Thus, they expressed that going back home, even for just a short visit, is always accompanied with fear.
Me go to me no say around, me poret one time na round because loya papa say go pass the culture, me plus say go one time all school picking in dance, happy flag, awareness, this like kind so all sexy me plus lo photo na Facebook all say put them out so time me plus go upset. Lo me yet me no say around, me say poret lo this la side. So me no say around. Stop ta sol na come back loya.
Lo mi mi stop lo here mi bin sa line mo sumatin ko kam lo dance lo school to school all get all high school na primary school one time. So mi pla bin stop lo Facebook na disla na lo website also looking mi pla online so lo mi lo go la hap to some time em no safe lo mi na mi fret to time mi pla go lab na mi go na mi looking to and mi no safe mi round but mi round one time poret one time na mi round la website la Jaipura.
For this group of West Papuans living away from home for over 30 years, the glow you see in their eyes of returning someday to their home shows the determination and hope they have burning, not in their minds but hearts.
If West Papua ever happens to be independent, and I hope it's in the near future, I would like to return home to my country. Even though I was born here, I love Papua New Guinea, but I would very much love to see my country too.
Mi ba pili mama mas lo go back and lo place because now we at mi plan of independence na la upside em ad lo mi plan about free na round. Suppose mi plan independence mi ba hamang mas lo go back na round free.
The West Papuans showed us their living conditions at the Hohola residence. Walking through the gates of that residential area, you will not believe that this place provides lodging for over 50 people. But that is the sad fact. The West Papuans living in Hohola, which is one of the West Papua informal refugee camps in Port Moresby, expressed that for them as refugees, everyday survival is a challenge.
Me bla stop long here, me hard life through because me bla no work one and then toilet and me bla using one pla as all. Shower room em two pla. Na hard through long painim kai because no got me pla no got one pla where kissing walk or painim walk na walk so hard life through long me pla stop
Me stop long most below here. Me looking most hard life. Big pla boy blue me I'm school go grade 10. I'm stop. No got school fee. Okay, girl ya too. I'm go grade 8, no got school fee, I'm stop. How by me? No got work. Yeah, me plus stop lo market too, so how? Suppose he got support money or some 500 or 1,000. Me plus can work him, lick work long, help him life. This time no got man by help him. Government you know look this lot. Hard. Me plus salim fish too, tason. Lombay rice na kumutason and long walk him sample work too by hot long.
Misa go market, come, lick me, kisim longe, misa bayam kai blol pikinini, sampai time nogat longe misa ting planti. Lo, onem way now by me kisim money na bayam kai blol pikinini, papa to semi to plus sana blol market na. Niki market now, bayam kai nogat, sampai mit no market, and nogat labas.
Daily life and hard life. When me stop this resident or block, 53 people living in the same property or block. When me got one toilet and one shower room. Where accommodation is very hard, because me refugee, people no got a permanent income or work finding money to support our life.
With over 50 people cramped together in this residential area with just one toilet and shower to use, you can only imagine the factual challenges they face. They are questioning the responsible authorities for refugees in PNG as to when they will recognize their struggles and step in to help.
Time me plan like isim toilet me plus waiting na plan go inside me plan by waiting go me plus talk agak man onim time bagak man look sawe lo this la situation me plan face him now. Me plus yet say sit down na me plus taking this la.
Right now me plan 50 plus star player na. Lo everyday wara na power me plan it lo struggle lo pa ni money lo by power wara bla house. Kai. Sometimes me play kai one play time ta solo day. Sometimes igat me play kai nogat me play stop or something ta so. Unless me play go market or mami na dedi go market or slana me play baam kai lo avinun bad lo. Paini money lo wara na power lo house tu and me play struggle na me play stop.
Another problem added to their shoulders is an eviction notice given to them to vacate the current place of residence following a dispute over the title of the property. They emphasized that they have nowhere else to go, as this was their home for years.
Islam big problem. Suppose si mipla logia, mipla no got choice lo go lo sample hab. Mipla no got place because mipla refugee.
We were being told that Mipla got how many more weeks on. Maybe it's going down to days now. Mipla count down go days where Bampla move out now. Now Mipla no sa Bampla go stop where.
Mipla no gat mo ground lo go na stop ken. But only thing already all talk about or else Mipla no stop outside lo gate na media must come na kisim na put him out on this. Because right now Mipla refugee stop lo most Papua New Guinea. Bampla go lo weekend and me no stop no gat mo ground lo Mipla go na stop.
Welcome back. The West Papuans at the Hohola residence emphasized that they are refugees and all they can do now is ask for help from the responsible authorities. They're still hoping that one day they shall return to West Papua, but in the meantime, they need support. With all the hardships they are going through whilst living as refugees in PNG, They are not asking for special treatment, but for help from the authorities responsible.
With Mipla lawyer, we don't see much help from the government. West Papuans, we were here for almost 40 years now, 50 I think. Lo Papua New Guinea, but no had one plan help law. I mean, there's some help, but in times things are fade, helpers are fade, and then we struggle on our own.
I'm fasting me like him on saying all neighbors from yet Papua New Guinea must look this line, all neighbors from yet. We play no different, and we play one play crown tas all. So me like him on saying all neighbors from me all Papua New Guinea yet masana pla bakse na sapote me pla struggle from me pla.
Plenty of Melanesian country or Arimpinis no Savelo, me struggle lo West Papua, also name na me like him lo continue lo fight na tok lo struggle lo me West Papua.
Me pla stop lo here brought up lo here, but they dreams is in West Papua for West Papua independence by go back. That's why only behind me pla advice idea, me pla advice mo promoting culture, tradition, living style of West Papua law here. Until whenever independent, all well aware of this situation, culture, background.
Yeah, this is something that's all working na me come fight. Suppose West Papua independent, me must go back, me by go back. Me no have stop la Papua.
Suppose West Papua kisim independent by me go back. Why ask lo me go back? Because me go back na maintaining Melanesia society long upside. Because suppose one plus side that's all, one can send BY. You send up plus side na you happy about same, and by no up. So me go na threaten society long up too. So enough lo me go back. So that you may all get us an up one time. Now you may build him strong pla savvy na strong pla tintin long protect our Melanesia society.
That's all the time we have for this episode. If you have any comments or stories you would like to share, please send us an email via the address on your screen or leave us a message on our Old Semwanem Facebook page. On behalf of the Old Semwanem team, I'm Florence John Duo. Thank you for watching and have a pleasant evening.
Sana